hit the go-go button for these fine folks out here. Up for 'em. Anybody want to try their hands at a recap?
Man, I definitely remember doing the moonlight ritual.
So yeah, we started last session back in camp. There was a ritual that Mordello wanted to show Timber and Winter. During that ritual, the magic mirror was activated, and you guys felt the eyes of 1,000 witches from around the world drawn to you. After which Mordella and Timber got into a bit of a tiff over who would hold it. Led to some tension, but that was quelled at camp, thankfully. And the mirror was given to Sandral to hold on to until you guys got right, at least. Keep people from killing each other in their sleep. You guys made it to the village of... No, first, there was a wyvern. Sandral wanted to hunt a dragon, get some poison. After trying to extract it from a kill he came across, unsuccessfully, he was able to track it to a cave. It was a young wyvern that you guys just absolutely demolished, ruined that thing's nap, and you were able to harvest its stinger to get quite a bit of the wyvern poison to use against your enemies. I think you intend that for Blackthorn, but we shall see. We then made it to Avalos, where Elbane ran into her older brother Skuldrig, who was drowning some sorrows in the green goblet. His adventuring party had been missing for a couple days. They were investigating a cult in the area that seems to be behind some missing children in Avalos. You guys were led to a farmhouse, which you found full of cultists. And after a prolonged battle, you guys were able to defeat them and found a dark ritual circle. You kept the leader alive and put him to sleep when Skuldrig bounded down the ladder leading to the basement of this farmhouse to try and find what was left of his adventuring party. These two companions were dead upstairs. And Meg was not with them. So he bounded down this ladder to try and find Meg. And that is where we open up tonight. You guys are... Let me pull the map up for myself. And our viewers. You guys are now in this basement of this farmhouse. You have doors. 4 doors and a long corridor leading to some kind of raised dais in a large room at the end of the hallway. And as of right now, you feel as if your presence has not been detected. And with that, we will begin the game. What do you guys want to do?
Yeah, I almost forgot about that creepy guy giggling and... Oh yeah, I'll show you. I forgot about that goddamn guy.
You're already dead. You just don't know it yet.
Forgot about that sleeping guy.
So I'm gonna try to grab my brother and just kind of like subtly or like quietly say like, "Hey, I understand what you're going through. Just let's calm down and do this like smartly."
She's down here. Okay. We have to find her. She wasn't upstairs. She's down here.
I understand what you're going through. We'll find her. Just be smart about it.
How do you suggest we proceed?
I'm gonna look around to everybody else to get ideas.
I can do jazz.
Jazz.
Not helpful.
And turn invisible.
That's helpful for you.
I'm still stealthed, I believe.
Yeah, right now you guys don't feel as if you've been noticed. Down in the basement. Motion upstairs does not seem to have triggered any type of alarm down here.
Well, I will whisper to the party that I would like to scout ahead and see if we're in any danger.
Okay.
Yeah, and unless someone stops me, I will come up and try to peek around this corner through this doorway here.
You try the handle, and that door is unlocked.
Okay,
Opens up.
I'll open it up, just kind of like crack it to peer in.
Begin to see a skeleton on the floor.
Got you. I'll look back to the rest of the party and whisper, "It seems to just be cells, like they're keeping prisoners down here." And I'll go across and check this room as well.
One houses an empty cage.
And then I'll look back
Which
and
map are you guys looking at?
the one in the Minhal chat.
Do you not see the map?
Okay, I was looking at table specific maps. I'm like, damn, which one are they talking about? Okay, here I am.
In the D&D Beyond game.
Yep, I'm here.
I'll wave everybody up to me.
Thank you.
I guess I'll move up and peek through this room as well.
Okay, yeah. You try that one. Also find it unlocked.
I'll relay that information. I'll ask Ildane to check the next room. And, while she's doing that, I'll make my way down the hallway.
Yeah, I need you to make a stealth roll if you're going to break that threshold. Dane, when you try that door is locked.
I believe I don't remember. I think I rolled a stealth check before with a 30, but I'm gonna reroll.
I can see the logs, and I don't see it.
I've been rolling manually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're
So 18 plus 11.
29.
Cool. 29. Yeah. Got you. So I'm gonna wait on. Oh, damn.
That door is locked. You can hear a faint whimper coming.
So we haven't been discovered yet. So I know Timber has knock, but that's like loud, isn't it? Isn't it?
Super loud.
Okay. All right then.
I think it's like 300 feet away. They can hear.
Oh shit, no. Okay, I am not good with these tools, so if anybody can...
Who amongst you is
Oh,
the most?
If you're asking.
I mean, my dexterity is okay. So +3, I don't have sleight of hand proficiency.
Yeah, it's a DC 10 lock.
I have a +6. I can do it.
Ooh, that's a nice bonus. Sleight of
Bards. Always
Yeah.
have
I'm
all the
strength-based.
skills.
Jack of all trades, man. You gotta love it.
Yeah, I'm plus
I
11,
actually do
but
love bards.
you
Bards
guys
are amazing.
get after it.
Hey. Nat 1.
That one. The
Do you have
barge
it?
is-
I
Do you
think they
have an
know so damn much.
inspiration, Winter?
Oh yeah, I do. That's cocked. Oh, 25.
Okay, yeah. So you open this one, and you do, in fact, see Meg, who is this elven woman, laying in a cage, badly injured, and not looking pretty worse for wear. And Goldrig is going to rush in. Meg, are you okay? You have to run. Get out of here. No, that's not happening. He looks over at Winter and he's like, get this locked too.
Okay.
Randall, how far down there are you?
I'm just kind of holding this position.
I think from that angle, I would say genuinely much of the room.
Gotcha.
Go ahead and did you make the check, Winter?
Not yet. 12.
12 did it. DC 10.
Woohoo!
You guys unlock the door.
The dragon saved the damsel in distress.
can I do like an insight check?
Yeah, absolutely.
God. 4.
It's kind of hard to read a bloodied, desperate elf, but Goldrake seems convinced, and he pulls out the healing potion and gives it to Meg. And she gets 17 hit points. She straightens up and she tells you guys, it was a mistake coming. He's collecting the children. Oh, it's bad. And I need all of you to make a stealth roll.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Pet speed barking.
22.
Huzzah!
16.
I also rolled a 22.
Nice.
Nice.
Brack?
Nat 1.
Oof.
Oh, Brack.
I would like to use a reaction and cast invisibility on Vrak, which then gives them advantage on stealth rolls. Also,
Okay.
they're now invisible, and they can have a little internal crisis about that.
That's awesome, but the 16 failed as well. So, does anybody speak Abyssal?
Wait. No, I don't.
No, I don't.
Nope.
I chose primordial.
Everybody in their heads hears a voice.
You all heard that right?
You heard it too?
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it.
Can
Breathing
Winter
so heavy.
determine if where the voice entered their mind, if it came from somewhere within a person or creature within 30 feet?
Yeah, you feel like it's only about 35 feet away.
Move forward so that I'm within like 25 feet of where the voice came from, and I'm going to use my ability to speak into things and go blah blah blah. I can speak nonsense in your head too,
Awesome.
and just be making faces at the noise, and that is all the rest of the party sees is me making noise, me making faces, and nothing else.
Winter, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Can I get advantage?
Absolutely.
Yay.
I want you to pass. DC's 12.
18.
18. You feel as this creature probes into your mind and starts digging through your thoughts. And then it finds a language that it too knows. And the voice switches to Draconic. So if anybody else speaks Draconic, they would be able to
Mordella
understand.
does.
They would be able to understand. Who is this in Oboe's lair? Ooh. I don't have a dragonborn. Come in, come in.
Winter's gonna say this out loud because she's well aware Mordilla understands Draconic, so if the creature starts speaking back and half the conversation is missing, people in the party might start to make connections Winter's not comfortable with yet. So she's gonna go, well, since you invited us in Draconic, and just start walking forward down the hallway.
You are amazing. As you break this corner, allow me to get narrative on it for a while. To your right, there is a stone throne, quite large. And hovering just above it is this massive, bulbous, warty sphere of meat. And you see these yellow eyes out of the darkness, and then a bigger, giant eye in the center of it opens. And as it focuses on you and Ildane, allow me to do some editing here real quick. You
The
feel
one that's in front of Winter. I'm sorry, that was me putting my echo on, but
Okay.
of course it goes to the
Your
middle
echo-
of the page, so
your-
I'm still back. Yeah.
did you put your echo right where it is?
No, when I do
Oh, there you
the
go.
whole add character, it dumps it into the middle. So I
Yeah.
haven't actually called it yet. I just wanted to have it on the page so you wouldn't have to do it. So I messed up everything. Sorry.
Winter, you feel as every magic item that you have on your person, if your armor is magic, it gets heavier. And you just feel
I got
this
nothing,
lack,
so
this lack of magic in the area as this disgusting beholder is before you. It's about a 6-foot diameter sphere of just this nasty yellow, greenish, warty flesh with these long eye stalks housing these milky yellow eyes with cat-like pupils. And in your head, in Draconic, you hear again, "Oh, yes, a dragonborn." I should also tell you that all around him are statues of children. All of them, their faces are locked in pure terror.
I'm gonna do the very mature thing and stick my tongue out at the creature real quick. Then I'm gonna go.
You're a bard.
I know. I'm gonna go to here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do my breath weapon, which is a dexterity save of 15.
Okay. I will allow you to do that. And then we are going to go ahead and let's get initiative out of the way.
I had 22.
Okay. 22.
Dirty 20.
20.
I rolled a 6.
Ildane got a. Where did it go? 15.
Okay.
Am I rolling for Timber as
Yeah,
well?
you should roll.
Okay. Ooh, ouch. He got an 8.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Mordella?
15.
You say 17?
1-8.
All right. Well, it just so happens that you're first, Winter, so a dex. Natural 20. Or 22.
So half damage. 26. It takes 3. It takes 12 halved, so 6 force damage. And then I'm also going to do the very mature thing, stick my tongue out again, and then use the rest of my 40 feet of movement to get back into the hallway.
Okay. Yeah.
Jesus.
Run into the hallway.
Oh, guys, by the way, big eyeball floating thing might have pissed it off. You're welcome.
Oh boy.
Brack, you are up.
I don't like being this early in combat as a cleric.
You're also
As a cleric,
invisible, so.
that is true. I actually don't know that much about beholders. What do we do, guys?
Hi.
Can you?
I think if it looks at you, it petrifies you.
No, it has an anti-magic cone that goes 150
Okay.
feet from its eyes. And in that cone, no spell cast, all magical items become inert.
Hmm.
Hmm. And I can't throw a spell at it from a blind spot.
Yes, you can.
No.
If you get to a blind spot of it, you can absolutely
Well,
cast
no,
it.
that's what I'm saying. I can't get to a blind spot right now and chuck a spell. I don't think.
No, if you only have
5,
30 foot of
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I guess just move me forward 30 feet. That'll put me right there on the edge of its vision.
Yep.
And I will ready the dodge action, I guess.
Okay, that's a good call. Mordella.
Hmm. So when I move through the anti-magic cone,
So
What happens?
only while you're in it does your magic item lose their ability. You lose the ability to cast magic. As soon as you get out of that cone, you're able to act normally, and your magical items work.
That's nice and everything, but now I'm really close to this fucker. Hmm. Mordella casts invisibility on herself.
Okay.
I've used up my 30 feet of movement. I used my action. I lack bonus actions, so I think that's just the end of my turn.
Yeah, they do not have see invisibility. They're not. Creatures of eyes. It is now the beholder's turn. Move. Here, so you immediately become visible again. And all of you feel your magic items lose their power. And you hear him say, "Come now. We don't have to fight." And that'll be his turn. And Ilbane.
Okay. 5, 20, 25. Okay. This is gonna hurt. Let's see. 5, 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
Then I'm going to manifest echo. Okay. Now
Now we're
I'm going
talking.
to tell it till it turns. Now we're going to attack the shit out of it. Okay. So first attack. Oh, that's not good. 12 to hit.
12 misses. Unfortunately.
Gonna try again. Ooh, that one's better. 23 to hit.
23 definitely hit.
Okay. And 8. That is 2 plus 9 is 11 slashing. Okay, then I'm going to unleash incarnation, which gets me another attack from her. So I'm going to do that. That's 8 plus 8, 16 to hit.
16 does hit.
Okay. Oh, please.
Or no, 16 doesn't. I'm sorry.
Damn it. Okay.
16 does not hit. It is going to immediately use a legendary action, and it turns one of its eye stalks at your echo. And I need your echo to make a DC 16 dexterity saving throw.
Thanks. 9. Where is it? 10. So nope.
Okay, there is a flash of green as this beam shoots straight through your echo, and it's 55 damage, but I know it only has one point. The echo.
Holy shit.
Okay. Next up, Timber, who is completely useless back there in the back of the hallway.
Yeah. So he can go 30 feet, which probably 5, 10, 15, 25. There. Oh, like maybe 5, 10, 15, 25. Oh, okay. I think he was there. Shit.
Great.
So I'm gonna have him go here. Just
Okay.
so he's got coverage. And he's still in the anti-magic cone, right? So it can go through walls.
No, it has to be within sight.
Okay. Let me see if there's anything we can do without sight. I have to see it. Ooh. So fairy fire. Oh, nope. That's visual. Never mind. He's just gonna chill out in that room.
It's okay. Randall, you were up.
All right, I'm going to sneak around the corner here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 feet.
As soon as you run past that rock, you see a cultist.
Oh, okay. Am I back here?
Right there. Yep.
Boy. Put the damper on things. I'm gonna continue to move past him and just take an opportunity attack.
Okay, that's fine. 1 second. That is a 19 to hit.
I believe it hits. Yep.
Take 6 slashing damage.
All right. Gotcha. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike, which adds a 1d8 to my attack and gives it advantage.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use my Sharpshooter perk to take a shot at the Beholder with advantage. Come on, don't fail me now. Okay, that's not bad. So that would be a 16 plus 5 from that. 16 plus 7 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and roll a 1d8. Okay. So that's 9 damage. Plus 5 is 14. Plus 10 is 24. Then I'm going to add my sneak attack damage. 4 plus 2. So 26 damage. And then... Oh, what did I just do? Did I just mess up? Oh no, I can take an additional attack. So I'm going to go ahead and roll a second attack without advantage. That would be a 21 to hit.
21 does hit.
All right, and I'm going to go ahead and roll my second set of damage, which will be a 17 damage on the second shot. And then... Sorry, the first attack for me always takes the longest because I have so much math to maths.
It's okay.
Let's make sure I don't forget nothing. That's it. That's it.
Okay. Next up is Meg. Come out. 15 feet of movement. See that you guys have decided to choose violence today. And she is going to see that Timber is hurt, come up here, and she is going to lay on hands to Timber for 15 points of healing. This gold rig. 10, 15, 20, 25. That's all the movement he has. He will also ready to the dodge action. We are back up to the top with Winter.
Okay, so I am going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then I'm going to summon Mage Hand. Does it matter what token that's for?
No, just blue.
Or I'm doing Aboleth because that's oh, that's a large thing. Never mind. We'll not be doing that. We'll do
You
an
could use something
Aracon.
like an owl. Would be great since
Yay.
it's small.
Oh yeah.
Size of a mage.
Boy wolf. Let's find an owl.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Alright. And then I'm gonna summon it within 30 feet on the other side of the beholder. And
Okay.
then I'm going to it lasts for the duration until I dismiss it. I can use my action to control the hand. Okay. And then I want the hand to just poke the beholder. Like that annoying poke when your sibling's doing something like beside you and they're just poking you, but you know if you turn and snap at them, you get in trouble, so you kind of have to deal with it until it gets too annoying and it kind of all explodes.
I kind of get what
That's
you're
what I
trying to
wanted to-
do, so I'm going to have you roll a persuasion.
Okay. I like that. I have good
I'll
charisma.
set DC 14 and it turns and looks at you.
Okay. Persuasion, you said?
Yep.
23.
Okay. So on its turn, it will turn and look.
Haha.
The mage hand will instantly be gone, but okay.
Then I'll move to 2.
All right, Brack, you are up.
All right. I will move 5, 10. Here. 25 feet of movement. Is that out of its eye or no?
That's out of the cone.
Okay. And I will cast a guiding bolt. Let's cast it at a 3rd level.
What's up, JP? Okay, cast it at 3rd level.
Yep. A 7 to hit. Big numbers. There we go. 24 to hit.
24 definitely hits.
And it's 6d6.
Holy crap.
Seven, 8, 9. 26 damage.
Okay, nice hit.
And the next attack roll made against it has advantage.
Okay, Mordella, your invisibility had dropped.
Alright, Mordella's gonna take 15 feet movement right here. She'll cast Toll the Dead on Obos. So if he can make a Wisdom saving roll DC 17.
19.
Nothing happens. And she's going to move another 10 feet to get behind that rock.
Okay. I'm going to use another legendary action. I am going to roll to see which array he's going to use. There. Okay. I need Eldane to make a DC 16 dexterity saving throw. This is going to hurt you the worst.
$13.
Okay, so this bluish purple eye opens, looks at you, and shoots a beam at you with a slowing ray. For the next 1 minute, your speed is halved, and you lose your reactions. And on your turn, you can only take an action or a bonus action. You cannot do both. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn.
Even with Action Surge and Unleash Incarnation?
I suppose if you wanted to use those features, then yeah, you can still use them.
Okay.
Those are, but you get to make that dexterity save turn. But for now, it is the Beholder's turn, and I am a DM of my word. It turns and looks at whatever is poking him, and the Mage Hand instantly dispelled. But it is going to turn an eye now to you, Winter, since you keep antagonizing it, and I will roll to see which ray it's. Okay. I need a DC 16 dexterity saving throw.
So it begins.
Can I get advantage?
No, not this time.
11.
Oof.
Okay. There is a golden light as a beam flies at you. And at first, you don't feel anything. But then you look down at your feet. And you see that you're starting to turn to stone. And you will repeat that saving throw at the end of your next turn. And if you fail that, you will be petrified. Eldane, you are up.
Okay, so question from when I play Timber's character. Does Dispel Magic help that or counterspell or anything?
It says the only thing that can help this or other magic. Yeah, so I will have to look and see if the spell works. But you can take your turn in the meantime.
So my speed is halved, so I'm going to do my bonus action and get it. Ooh, now you're way up there. Okay.
Okay, according to rules as written, dispel magic won't reverse the process.
Hey. All right. Oh, stop it. Okay. Manifest Echo is technically there. And then we're going to attack. So I only get one attack through. So okay, I did a bonus action.
Right, so unless you used your action surge,
I get nothing.
you get nothing.
Okay. So yeah, action surge, and then I still would that be so I would get my one attack, and then I
One.
could add on the Unleashed Incarnation to get another attack onto that.
Since it's coming from your echo, I'll allow it.
All right, so first hit. Oh,
You have advantage on that, remember?
oh, yay! Much better. Okay, dirty 20 to hit,
That hit.
and a what is that? 14 slashing.
Okay.
Then next
Obos
hit.
is officially what?
Yay! Ooh, next one is 19 plus 8 is 27.
Yeah.
And oh, this one's only 9, 11 slashing.
Okay. Well,
And then I'm actually going. Just gonna go that way. So I only get like 10 feet. So I'm just gonna go there.
hey. Next up is this cultist who is going to charge at Randall and make a scimitar.
All right.
Natural 1, you can take a reaction. Like,
Sure. I'll swing a short sword.
go ahead.
That would be a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
All right, and then I hit him for 9 damage from my short sword.
You lop his head off
Oh,
in a single hit.
Well, that's what you get, you bloody bastard.
And now, knowing that he is in the anti-magic field, this cultist reveals himself. 10, 15, 20. Come up to Ildane, and he is going to make a scimitar attack. That is a 22 to hit,
Remind me,
Ildane.
bro. Ah, damn it. Yep.
Okay. For 5 slashing damage.
Yeah, right. Fucker.
And it is now Timber's turn.
Okay. So 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. 10. Oh, yay. Okay. Timber is going to step out and he's going to say it's not the size of the boat, I think is what his handwriting says. And he's going to cast Reduce on the beholder.
Okay.
And so Constitution saving throw. Oh no, where's his thing? DC 17.
Really good con. But it failed with an 8.
Yes. Okay.
Now you just have a 3-foot diameter, very angry and confused looking beholder.
Yeah, and then he, let's see, it does something else too. Hold on, sorry. Target has disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. And then all his weapons are reduced, which he doesn't really have any. But his target attacks deal 1d4 less damage.
Okay.
But it can't hit below 1.
Right.
So if he hits a 1, it's still a 1.
Yeah, his only melee attack is a bite, but chances of the beholder
Yeah.
having to use that are low. And
Sweet.
Randall.
Then
Oh,
that's
you have
it.
a bonus action? Okay.
He does his Misty Step bow, but that's too, like, what do you call it? Ranged spell or numbered
Leveled.
spells. Yeah,
Yeah.
leveled. Thank you. Yeah, so he's
You're welcome.
stuck. Yep.
Unfortunately, JD, they don't have a bag of But Randall, you are up. It is your turn after lopping off that cultist head.
Yeah, after I lop off his head and sheath my short sword, I'm going to draw an arrow from my quiver. And I'm going to, actually, before I do that, I'm going to wave my hand and cast Zephyr Strike to grant myself additional damage and an advantage on this attack. I'll use my sharpshooter feat to shoot my first attack at the beholder. With, it would be 11 plus 7 for 18 to hit.
18 just hit.
to the grace of the gods, my arrow is going to fly and do. That will be 22 plus 325 plus my additional 1d8 from my Zephyr Strike. That would be 25 plus. What do I do with that thing? There it is. 25 plus 8.
Holy crap. So that's 33.
33 points of damage. And then with Zephyr Strike, what it does is it gives me an additional 10 movements, 30 movement speed on my turn. So I'm going to go ahead and move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 into the shadows and go invisible as a Gloomstalker.
Okay.
And my turn.
Next up is Meg. 30. Going to dash 5, 10. Ready. Turn. Goldrake is going to continue his march. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Might as well dash and join. 5, 10. Your Echo. Winter, you are up. You can take your turn, but at the end of your turn, you will need to make another dexterity save.
Okay. In that case, Bardic Inspiration to Ildane. Then let's see. Yeah, Bardic Inspiration there. Then I will do Dissonant Whispers on the Beholder. That is a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, that's a 30-20.
Okay. Takes half as much damage, so where's my other dice? So it takes 16, so it takes 8 psychic damage. And then I will make my save. Is it still the same DC?
Yes, DC 16 dexterity.
22.
Okay, the effect stops. You do not turn to stone and feel like you have just gotten really lucky. At the end of your turn, seeing that you survived winter, the Beholder gets angry. He's going to use another legendary action. This time it shoots a black eye ray at you. And I need another DC 16 dexterity saving throw.
And
What is it?
10.
Okay. You take 32 points of force damage. And if that put you at 0, please let me know.
It did not.
Okay. You are very lucky because you would have been disintegrated into a pile of gray dust. All right, Frack, you're up.
All right. Jesus Christ. You said this thing is bloodied, right?
Oh, yeah.
All my healing stuff takes a while to do. So I'm going to send another guiding bolt.
Okay.
This one at a second level. +7, 18.
18 just hits.
Okay, so that would be 5d6. Um, 15 damage.
Okay. Obos is looking really hurt.
15 damage, and whoever tries to hit it next has advantage on the attack.
Okay. Your turn is done. Mordella, you are back up.
All right. Mordella's gonna pop out into line of sight of this thing, and she's gonna let's see really quick. Since there's advantage on the roll, why don't I go with Ray of Frost?
Okay.
It's not a great roll. 17 to hit.
17 misses.
And she's going to continue moving. Let's see. Wow, that's 30 feet. That's not great. You know what? She's actually gonna move back to where she came from. That's gonna end her turn.
Okay. Next is the Beholder's turn. It is going to turn. To here. And it is going to. It's getting desperate. You guys can see that it's shaking in fear. It is going to fire off 3 eye rays. First eye ray, I need Ildane to make a DC 16 Constitution saving throw.
Constitution is. Hold on. 4 is 18.
18, save. All right, I need Timber to make a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god, that was a nat 20.
Okay, nothing happens. Randall is invisible. He cannot shoot his eye rays into his own line of sight. So that leaves Meg. I'm going to have to roll a DC 16 dexterity. 8 on the die for failure. And you guys watch as that black ray comes out again. And Meg reaches for Skuldrig. And she's enveloped by the
Is that
dark
a-
light.
Is that a counterspell or dispel
Cannot,
magic thingy?
unfortunately, no. And Meg
Damn it.
is reduced to a pile of ashes. Skuldrig, eyes wide, roars. Ildane,
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna attack from my echo at this point since it didn't actually do anything to him this turn. That is 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
And 12 slashing.
Okay.
Extra attack. That's an 18 on the dice for 26. And 11 more slashing.
Right.
Going to do action surge. Oh, that one's shitty. That one's 11. That one doesn't hit. And then unleash incarnation from her. And that one doesn't hit either.
This cultist is going to take a swing at you, Ildane. 5 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
for 3 slashing damage.
Ow.
Timber is up. Actually, at the end of the cultist's turn, the beholder's going to use a legendary action. Fire a ray at Timber. I need him to make a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Counterspell.
Oh, thank God. Can he counterspell that?
Can you counterspell an eye ray?
Probably not, but I didn't know a better way to let everybody know I was in the chat. So
What's up, buddy? Yeah, no, unfortunately,
oh, it's
they are magical effects, not spells, so therefore cannot be counted. So what do you get on his wisdom?
Oh God. 10?
Yeah. And
No, he
the
gets +2. No,
in,
it's 15. Sorry.
okay, well,
13.
still a failure. And in the
Damn.
greatest act of irony, Timber falls over asleep because he's hit
Thank
with
God.
this white
Okay.
ray. So therefore, Timber is asleep on his turn. Randall, you're up. You are invisible. You have advantage.
Got you. Does your inspiration points reroll failed rolls, or do they give advantage?
No, you can re-roll a failed.
Got you. I'm going to walk along the wall. Pop off with. Actually, it doesn't even matter. I'm going to cast my last spell to do another Zephyr Strike. Once again, powered by the wind. I'm going to draw my arrow back and fire at Obos with advantage. For a 19 plus 7.
Yeah, that hits.
The arrow flies true, deals 18. That's 19. That's 29. That's 35 points of damage from my longbow.
How do you want to do this?
I'm gonna come flying out of the shadows. I'm gonna be like, let justice be served, you flying filth, and loose my arrow as it flies into his eyeball, closing his magical beam as my secondary magical arrows just drops it, just crashes into the ground. And I do like a cool combat roll and like a superhero landing at the end.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Any other actions?
That's it. Oh, I guess if we're still in combat, I'm going to
Still
use
a
my...
cultist.
Got you. I'm going to run across the battlefield. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. I'm going to say, sorry, I'm late. I had my turn.
Goldrig is quite angry that you just took that kill from him. And he is going to rush his cultist. Ooh, misses with the first one. And natural 20 on the second one. He is just swinging blindly in a rage. And he misses with the first one. And he just grits his teeth, pulls back his sword. And having watched Randall do it earlier, he takes his sword and lops the head off of that cultist. You guys have survived the Beholder.
I'll wake up Timber.
All right.
Mordella is going to run to Winter and throw her arms around Winter.
What are you so worried about? I had that.
How many hit points did you have left, Winter?
20.
After 32 points of damage, you had 20 left? Nice.
Oh,
18.
18. Never mind.
Learn to math.
I'm sorry. I had AP pre-calc today. My brain has shut down on basic addition.
Are you familiar with beholders, Caden?
No, I just figured having it target one person was better than it targeting everyone.
I'll explain after the battle or after the session what it tried to do to you. I don't want to interrupt right now, but
What happened? What happened to
were
Meg?
almost a goner a couple times.
Yeah, exactly. The ray that disintegrated Meg, disintegrated, and then petrified. None. I know Vrac isn't high enough level to have greater restoration.
Well, they would have just had to lug around a beautiful dragonborn statue
Without a bag of holding.
Yeah. That doesn't seem like much of a problem.
Patron, come save you at the last damn minute.
I don't have a patron yet.
I know that would be how you.
That was a great comeback, guys. We're gonna go ahead and take a break. Take a 5-minute bio break, you guys. Go and use the restroom and do what you gotta do. And we will be back. Yeah, you guys were pretty close. Hey, is everybody back?
I'm back. Just got back.
Wowza.
Hey, Alyssa, give me a quick rundown. How many spell slots and stuff do I have? Hit points and stuff.
So yeah, hit points you have 35 because Meg healed you before perishing.
Okay. Alright, I don't need to hear what I had before then.
Okay. Then you only use enlarge or reduce, so that you do that once per long rest, so you can't do that anymore. And that was it, because the first heard you were in a anti-magic field, so you did what Irden does, and you hid.
Okay. Alright, sounds good. Appreciate it.
Yeah. I don't like playing a wizard anymore.
Yeah, pretty complicated.
God, he's got like 8 pages of spells or something. That's too many.
All right. Cookback?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. Here. The dust settles, and Ildane, you watch as your brother approaches this pile of ashes. And he drops the sword, falls to his knees, and reaches down with both hands. And scoop up. And around the room, you guys see about 10 of these petrified children standing near the throne. Phobos was collecting children. And as you're kind of looking over this raised dais, you can see like scratch marks and burn marks from spells. It was almost like he was forcing people to fight for his entertainment. The purpose of his adult prisoners. This is where we're at.
I'm just gonna come up to Skuldrug and just kind of step in front of him, and then just kind of like, I don't know how to describe what I want to do, but basically kind of like come in. I don't want to like hug him, but I want to kind of be in the way of what he's doing, but not like overly. Like he can still do it, but it would be just uncomfortable. Just until like he kind of like looks up, and then just like, what do you need help with? What do you want to do?
So, Skuldrig raises his head to look at you with his hands cupped in front of him, holding his ashes. And this was kind of like, your inspiration, your hero, Ildane. This was Skuldrig, the adventurer, going out having adventures, so brave. Even when your sister Elaine died, he was stoic and calm. But here now, for the first time, your brother looks broken as maybe you have felt all these years. And you see something you have never seen your entire life as he begins to weep. Tears fall from his face.
I'm probably just gonna put my arms around him, and let him weep, and then uh, we'll gather up as much as we can. We will not leave her here. We will not leave the others here. They will all get proper burials. I'm sorry, big brother.
Pulls out a pouch and begins filling it with ashes.
I'll
And he
help
gets
him.
as much in there as you can. Cinches it. He stands. He begins to walk out. Sword by.
I'm gonna look to the group. Go pick up the sword. Just be like, I'm gonna go up with my brother. I'll be back. Or I'll wait for you upstairs.
Is there anything you guys want to do down here? You want
Yeah, after the very emotional scene kind of leaves the room, Banjo's gonna let out a long sigh and then kind of shoot a half smile across his face. He looks at the beholder just as an achievement that he took down such a powerful quarry, and I'd like to try to extract some sort of trophy from it.
Okay. Go ahead and make a survival roll.
Got you. That would be pretty good, actually. I believe that's a dirty 20. Yep.
Yeah. Go ahead and I will have you roll a d6.
Okay. Sounds good. That'll be 3.
3. You extract 3 of the beholder's fangs. You think it might make
Nice.
a cool necklace or bracelet?
Yeah, that's awesome. Nice. Is there any chance I could try to extract an eye stalk?
Yeah, go ahead. With that
So-
survival roll, which one do you want?
Oh, I get to choose?
Yeah, do you want the one that shot the death ray? Do you want the one that shot the petrification ray? You had a pretty good survival roll
I
there.
want that death ray one.
Okay.
I'm gonna lop that sucker off there. That's a trophy.
Yeah. So you have one milky yellow eye.
Nice. I'm gonna wrap that in like a piece of like loose cloth or leather or something in my bag, and just
Okay.
try to keep that protected. Yeah, that's cool. Awesome. I'm gonna look to the children. I'm gonna go ahead and assume they've been petrified by the beams.
Yes.
I'm gonna look back down to the beholder. Not sure if there's any way to reverse this effect. Seems they need a powerful healer. Should let someone know. And I'm gonna turn around to the rest of the party and just gonna pack my gear up and make my way out.
I think I'm gonna follow suit.
Anybody else want to do anything down here?
Are any of what's his name's allies down here?
Obosis, there were 2 cultists.
No, not him.
No, the other 2 were up here. You had Meg, Bastion,
Yeah.
and Azure.
Yeah, alright then, we gotta come back for these kids at some point, but yeah, other than that, I guess just loot for whatever items these cultists may have had. Probably just mundane items cultists
Yeah,
had.
they had leather, and well, the cultists each had plus.
Well, those are kind of nice. Mordella could use one of them. Would anybody else like a +1 scimitar?
No, thank you.
Actually, I just have basic short swords. I'd love a scimitar.
Do you use 2 weapons?
Yeah, two short swords.
Just take both scimitars then. I also have a +1 dagger that I'm just happy with. So go ahead, take both scimitars.
Oh, if you're sure. I
Wow,
appreciate
that's
it.
an upgrade for you there, Threadle.
Wow, yeah, 2+1 short swords. Scimitars.
Honestly, you're probably going to use the scimitar a hell of a lot more than I will, so...
Yeah, I'd be much more effective at lopping off heads. Thank you.
Winter, was there anything you wanted to do down here?
Winter straight up, not my circus, not my monkeys, and kind of just waiting to see what everyone else is doing, because she full on came into this room to talk to the being who was talking in her head, just to mock it for her being able to do the same thing. Stepped into an anti-magic field, went, oh, this ain't happening. And now everyone else is doing other things, but she legit just came in here with the phrase, I just didn't want to deal with this today. And has walked out.
You guys make your way back upstairs, and to what may be your surprise, your bound prisoner has
Hmm.
along with the other two. that you have arrested.
It seems we will not be seeing the last of these cultists.
Okay, and Skuldrig is over here at Bastion's body, looking down at his friend. He looks across the room to the bard laying dead, with the lute broken near his hand on the other side of the room. Looks at the party like gonna need some help.
Yeah, I'll help. But before I
Yeah,
do that,
Mordella says we're all going to help.
He tells you guys that he has no idea who this is, but
sure. I want to approach Vrack and say, hey, I have a request to make of you. If you could find me at camp later tonight.
Yeah, no, I don't. No worries.
Thank you. I'll find you tonight after this grim business is done.
Yeah, let's get this done first. Yeah.
Thank you. I'll start helping with the bodies.
and you guys do. And we're gonna go a little bit of theater of mind here. You guys help Skuldrig remove the bodies that are left in here, and you make your way back into Abylos. You meet the village elders, and alert them of the children. And they let you know that they're going to send word to the Temple of Aranthia and Tosin. Please send Mordok, the head mage there. And, he's going to see to it that the children are restored. And the village village elder pulls out a sack of coins. And he looks at Skuldrig and he offers them out. And Skuldrig just stares at him. And then turns and walks away. This was the coins that we gathered to pay for finding the children. Should I just give them to you guys then?
Ildane will step forward and take them, and then I'll say I will discuss this with Skuldrug, and then I'll let you know what we come up with.
You grab the pouch, and it doesn't seem very heavy. This town doesn't seem like very wealthy, and you kind of get the feeling that your brother took this job on more of out of compassion and to save the children. And it's just 75 gold. That's all the town together.
Kind of
And-
seeing how like light it is, and knowing what he's going through right now, I'm probably gonna give him the satchel back and just be like, you can use this to help bury our friends, like proper burials.
Goldrig from the distance tells you there'll be no burying. We've got pyres to build.
Or building pyres instead. And then I'll go help Skuldrug.
And you guys go to a clearing in the woods just outside of the village proper. It takes a good part of the rest of the afternoon to build these pyres, and the bodies of his companions and this mystery person are laid upon them. And Skuldrug steps back. I've never been a dwarf of many words, but these were the best people. I traveled with them for many years. I should have been the one in that cage. I shouldn't have drank as much as I did. Maybe adventuring isn't for me. They deserve better than I gave. And he throws his torch onto the fire. He pulls out the satchel of ashes and sets them next to Bastion's body. He steps back. Ildane, you get the feeling that Skuldrug is feeling a lot of guilt. His drinking has gotten him into shenanigans before. It's gotten him into trouble before. But this is a lot weighing.
I'm gonna be basically it's gonna be the Echo on one side and me on the other of him. And we're gonna be like respectfully quiet for a while. And then when he kind of looks like he's kind of coming, like getting ready to like do something, like he's had his like moment of silence kind of thing. I'm gonna turn him like my way and just be like, you can take a break from adventuring. But you're gonna be needed at home to fight off other things. So even if you take a break from adventuring, you're still going to be fighting. It's just the way of our life. And you're gonna make mistakes. I've made mistakes. You lost your friends. I lost our sister. It's hard to go forward, but we have to.
You can't keep blaming yourself for that. It's not like you were drunk in a tavern. This was something I actually did. And he just embraced it. Who weep together as the fires retire.
If I may, I'd like to say a few words, if it be allowed.
He nods at you.
You see, from what I've found in my own life, it's in the greatest darkness that the light will finally shine the brightest. Through events that we cause the light. And we stop the darkness from growing. You've done that today. And dying in the face of one's enemies is the greatest death a warrior could receive. Tonight should not be a night of mourning. It should be a night of celebration that just a little bit more of the darkness has been pushed back this night. And great heroes have taken their rest proper as they have fought to do for so long. So with that, I'll raise a drink to being the light in the darkness, against all odds, to stand where others would choose to sit or back away. That is the cause of the hero, and that is why we adventure. So, to my friends at arms, cheers.
You guys make your way back to the Green Goblet. The end of the night. The rooms are paid for. The town is thankful. You guys don't have to pay for it. While at first the commoners want to rush your table and thank you, they start describing their children. Is this the one you saw? They quickly realize that the mood is not as celebratory as they all feel. They have no idea what this has cost you. And to be honest, they don't want to know. The lives of adventurers are fraught with peril just as much as they are the adrenaline rush. It takes a certain kind of person to put a pack on their back and just pick a direction and head that way. you guys are a very small percentage. It's something that most people will never understand. So they keep their distance. And while the rest of you have ales, Goldrig is nursing a cup of water.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get a head start, get some sleep. Tomorrow comes fast. No other enemies to be laid to waste, so to speak. So that, I wish you all good night. If you need me, I'll be in my room.
And Brack, you remember Thranduil wanted to speak with you before he went to bed. So if you want to go and have that conversation,
Oh, right.
pick a room, Thranduil. Any room.
Actually, I'll go up to his table or her table right now. Where is Rag? Oh, here. I know I said I wanted to speak to you, but perhaps tonight isn't the best night. Maybe we can find you at camp tomorrow.
Okay. That's fine by me.
Thank you, my friend. And I will retire. In a single room.
Goldrig looks to you, Ildane. And he says, I'll be heading back to the hearth tomorrow. You know about the orcs.
I think I'm the reason that the message got where it did. I made some person do a message and caused him to go back to drink. No, I think he was drinking all along. He was just a closet drinker. But I think I made his secret. It's a long story. But yeah, I think I'm the reason why you know that information.
Aye. Well, I haven't heard from him in several days, so I don't know if they made their way to the magma pits yet or not. I fully intended for Bastion, Azrin, Meg, and I to storm in there. But I think I may be better served in the forge.
From what I remember, you and I were not allowed to go into the forge very often because we weren't as good as everybody else. So I'm sure they'll welcome you back home. But you and I we can sharpen shit. We're not weapon makers.
Yeah, but
Maybe you could train people.
doesn't take much to forge a nail.
Oh, man.
I don't know how much fight's left in me.
Okay, I'm gonna
Okay.
read this real quick before I sign it. Okay. Have any questions? Sure thing. I'll bring it up to you.
And you can keep that sword. I don't know that it's going to be much use to me.
How about I just hold on to it until I see you again?
You listen to me. And he puts his hand on your shoulder and squeezes tightly. You need to stay safe. This was a wake-up call. It's not all dragon slaying and hoards of treasure out there. Maybe you should just come home with me.
I won't go home with you. Here, I still have my sister. At home, she's gone.
Listen to yourself, Elaine. That's not Elaine. Elaine is gone. Meg is gone. Bastion is gone. Azrin is gone. And where they've gone, it's final.
I still have my sister here.
It's okay to mourn. It's not okay to refuse to let go.
I let her body go, but not her soul. She is still with me. She is still looking out for me. I'm not letting that go. I'll keep your sword, but I'm not going home.
Goldred looks at you, Vrack, and he shakes his head. You shouldn't encourage this.
And I shake my head and say, "This isn't my fight."
This isn't a fight. I'm just stating what I see, what I feel. It's not up for discussion. So it's not a fight.
Well, you hold on to that. You relive that feeling every time you see that shadow that struck down. But until you learn to let it go, you will not know peace. But I'm in no position to talk right now. If anything happens to her, Vrack, I'll hold you personally responsible.
That's fair.
Why would you hold her responsible?
Because as I see it right now, Vrack's the only one of you two that's seeing the world through clear eyes.
Even though I'm like twice her age.
I think I'm the walking embodiment of age does not equal maturity. Now, I've got a long and lonely journey ahead of me. So I will take my leave. And he looks at the rest of you sitting around the table. I thank you all for what you've done and your kind words. May the road be more fair to you than it was to us. And he bows his head, makes his way stoically to his.
Just easy, Skuldrig.
Right before he gets like into the hallway to the rooms,
Yeah.
because Winter's kind of just seen this happen, seen Dane's like expression of rage and desperation and sadness here, and also what Winter viewed as subtle insults from her brother, and straight up uses her mental ability to go in his head and go, "No one will ever believe you." And then that's it. That's her message. Just to be like,
Not sure
just
that that was
because.
the correct choice of words for somebody going through what he's going through, but he continues
Yeah,
his walk.
probably not, but Winter's also not thinking clearly for a while.
This way too. Leaving the rest of you sitting at the table. And I'm just going to do a quick session check because this has been getting pretty heavy. Is everybody okay?
Yeah.
We need like decompress.
No, I've just been drinking the whole time. Pretty good.
No, I'm good, I think.
Alyssa, are you all right?
I'm good now. Yeah, I'm good now.
Okay. I'm very glad everybody is okay. So I will give it to you if there's any discussions you guys want to have before bed.
I think Ildane's just gonna drink and be quiet unless somebody else wants to talk to her. I think she's said more to her brother than I think anybody else in the party this whole entire time. So I think she's just gonna kind of sit, observe. If people talk to her, she will talk back, but she's just gonna sit there.
I think Ursa's gonna not Ursa. I think Rack's gonna go drink for drink with Ildane and just keep an eye on her. I guess maybe not talk, but just make sure that nothing happens.
Yeah. Now would be a perfect time for a little timber quip, I suppose. But say la vie.
I don't see him on the thing. I think he's in probably that dead zone.
Yep. Missed out on some really great stuff too. So yeah, you guys continue drinking for as long as you'd like. If there's any conversations you'd like to have them now. If not, pick a bedroom. Who's bunking with who?
I want to ask Ildane something. Why does your brother, like, why is he so hard up on like what you're doing? I mean, I get it. He just had this loss and stuff, but isn't this what you guys do? Isn't your family like adventurers and stuff?
No. He and I evidently don't have the, I guess, desired talent to forge metals like Vrack does. Like he said, I think we could probably, do some nails or something, or horseshoes or something like that, given enough time. Like we can sharpen. We know how to use them. But that wasn't our calling. And after each one of us kind of did our soldiering stint, he was restless and he left to go be an adventurer, which really fit his personality. And I don't think I was like him. My sister's more like him. So I think that's what he's having problems with. Is I think he's mistaking the two of us. And just I don't know. He's kind of always been protective, but not to this extent.
You think he's really just gonna go home?
Yeah, because he'll be duty bound. Oldest son and all has to go back and defend our way of life and make sure that they don't get through. Even if he doesn't take the front line, he will help.
I do feel
If
bad for
anything,
him.
he'll get into it and come back for his sword.
Well, I hope he finds some peace soon. He's very troubled.
I do too. As long as my younger brothers don't take him drinking, I think he'll be fine.
Now that I'm alone from the party,
Yeah.
can I take a moment to inspect this mirror?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to pull it out and just kind of lay it on the bed and just kind of inspect it, look at it, see what all the fuss is about.
Right now, it's pretty heavy for a hand mirror. It is forged from silver, but the looking glass right now in your room is opaque, like dark color, and it's got these runes etched around it that you recognize as runic symbols for Lyra, the moon goddess. But they are inert right now.
Yeah. What is it about you that's causing so much trouble in this world? What powers could you possibly contain to have such power over people? I'll never understand. And I'll just put it back in the bag.
That's the extent of the conversations for the evening.
I would say so.
Okay.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Kella and Timber still? Or no? After the fight. Did I assume you're sleeping separate now?
Well, I was gonna bunk with Winter.
Winter's room is always open to Mordella.
I mean, it was close for Winter today. I know Winter laughed it off, but I think, a lot of people laugh in the face of death because what else do you do? Right? You realize you came that close, you just kind of say, well, but it was close, but it didn't happen.
Winter's laughing because it's not the closest they've got, so they're just like, haha, you weren't even the worst.
Yeah, Blackthorn almost dead.
Yeah, what's gonna be crazy is like at the very end of the campaign when Winter's like, dies of like a minor disease, like, cold-like symptoms or something. Man, they survived death ray and being poisoned by Blackthorn and those and that.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah,
splinter
we're
that
gonna have
got
to
her.
get greater restoration only for the bard.
The bard does not bard very well.
We're just gonna leave that
That's
spell
not
slot
true.
and just call it
I think
winter.
it's working just fine. It's just not what we expected.
Unorthodox.
The weight of what has happened today weighs on everyone heavily as they lay in bed. And while sleep is elusive at first, it eventually finds you all. But the sleep does not feel like typical. There's this feeling of oppression at the very edges. And if Timber was here, he would feel what would feel like familiar eyes falling upon him. And all of you enter a dream. And you're standing in an unfamiliar foyer. And you look around and the faces around you are unfamiliar. Brack, you feel compelled to hold up your hand and look at it. And you realize that you are human. Ildane, there's a mirror on the wall next to you. And you look over, and your face is not your face. I need everybody to pull out their level 20 character sheets, and you will change the first name on your sheet. And tell me, which of your ancestors are you embodying? Cook?
Hmm. Um. Let's go with a grandfather on my father's side.
No, you got a name?
Let's call him.
This is about 400 years ago, so maybe a great great grandfather.
Okay. That's an old name.
Reginald.
Oh God. How about
Cornelius.
Ines?
Herbert.
AINS.
AIMS. Alyssa?
Yikes.
Feel free to change the sex too.
Sweet. No. We're gonna go woman. We're gonna stay with some random name here. Let's go with Ingrida. Ingrida.
Ingrida. Okay.
Yeah.
Nick.
All right. We will say that this is obviously probably like a great grandmother type situation if we're talking hundreds of years. And we'll say it's Jade Shadowgrim.
Randall. This is long enough ago if you wanted it to be an uncle that you do. No, I guess it wouldn't. Not with your age.
This will be my grandfather that I never knew. His name will be Varric Wildsong.
Eric. Hey. Winter.
Varrark.
My ancestor is a dragonborn by the name of Tsunami. No known gender, highly disputed even today amongst the family. Yeah. No one's entirely sure. Sorry, my dad just got home. Dogs went crazy.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, no one's entirely sure how Tsunami is related to the family, but everyone just calls her aunt.
Okay.
Them.
And Max will fill us in once he's settled in. And as you all come to grips with standing in these bodies, there's explosions. The ground vibrates and rocks. And you look out the windows to see these huge plumes of fire. And the area is unfamiliar to all of you. But you feel compelled for some reason, you know that there is something that you must stop happening here. And the sounds of thousands upon thousands upon thousands of soldiers outside waging battle. What would you like to do?
Honestly, I want to bind spirits, but I don't know if we have time for that.
How long does it take?
What's the urgency? 10 minutes?
Yeah, you feel in your heart of hearts that you know that what is coming is apocalyptic. I will say that you would have done this. Your ancestors would have done this. Find what spirit you need. If there's any preparation casting anybody wants to do.
Okay. I'll take care of that then.
Question.
Go ahead.
Are our ancestor classes our own our own class level 20, or can it be any class?
I had everybody build out their characters to level 20. So I could kind of drop the ancestor thing on them. But I suppose if you hadn't done that and you wanted to make a change, you could do so quickly. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to rock.
What is your ancestor then if you change it?
No, he's gonna be my ancestor. He's just gonna be a different class.
Yeah, I was asking what class.
Oh, rogue.
Do you have a level 20 character sheet for your
Yep.
rogue? Okay.
I'm really good at making characters. I'll make it in 2 seconds.
Okay. Then Good to go.
Cool.
Whoa. We know where Ilbane. Rack, are there any preparation spells you want to cast? Winter?
I'm running through what I got.
Yeah, level 20 is kind of difficult.
Okay. How long did you say we have to prep?
You would have been able to cast it.
A hero's feast?
Yeah, you guys could add a hero's feast.
Alrighty. How about everybody? Let's see. Everybody is now immune to poison and being frightened. All wisdom saving throws you make will be with advantage. Your maximum hit points will increase by 2d10. Let me roll 2d10. $19.
Nice.
Okay, what does that do? I'm sorry.
That's temporary hit.
The maximum. Nice.
Yeah, so everybody will get the 19, the wisdom saving throws, and immune to poison and being frightened. And I'll go ahead and cast that. All the rest of my goodies are for later.
Okay. Is Max going to be able to hop on, or is he just going to fly?
I'm not sure. Give me 1 second to go ask. Hold on. Okay. So Max is not going to be. I think they knew as soon as he got home and his phone started ringing, so probably not.
Okay. That is fine. Well, we will just take him off the board and have you guys do what you need to do. Okay. You feel compelled to reach the main room of this facility that you're in, but you are free to explore any which way you wish.
I'm assuming just straight north is the room we're supposed to go to.
Yes. You guys see those giant. They're like 14-foot high, ornate.
Okay. So I'm still like myself in this person.
You feel like you are controlling a body that's not yours.
Okay.
Feels like a memory, but a dream. It's weird.
Yeah. So I am gonna have a little bit of a crisis. I'm gonna move towards the doors, but then I'm gonna turn around and see two of my sisters and be like, "Whoa, what the hell?" So like, I'm gonna take a minute to be like,
But they don't quite look like you. Look off.
yeah. So I'm just gonna kind of dwell on that for a second, then just kind of look at the rest of the party.
And you don't
And
recognize any of them.
oh, I don't recognize any
But
of these
somehow
people.
they
Oh
all feel
God.
familiar to you.
Okay.
You don't recognize them, yet you feel like you've known them for decades.
Probably just like, hey, something's telling me to go through this door. Are we going through this door?
Oh, that right in front of you
Anybody?
is just an archway.
I believe so. I got all my bonds finished now, so I'm ready. All right.
So the party begins its trek north through this hallway. And as you enter this first hallway, flames jet out from the right as the building to the right of you explodes.
Hmm.
Fortunately, no saves necessary. You make your way forward. This next hallway, and there are doors to your left and your right, or you can continue forward.
Everybody up?
We got one to do.
I want
I'm
to
moving
check
Andrel's
on one of these
character just
doors.
in case.
You open that door there, and there's a pile of bodies burning, and the rest of the hallway is just engulfed in
Wow. That is horrible.
Let's close that door.
smoke.
Yeah.
I'd
Let's open the door to the right.
right.
Yeah, let's do that.
That one is again another hallway. This time, no piles of burning corpses, but it seems
Okay.
that explosion has spread down.
I'm ready to go. Sorry about that. Yeah, I just went with Ranger.
Okay.
I didn't know what the rules are for armor and weapons, so I just gave him some generic stuff.
This one hallway that leads to a staircase heading up a tower, but it looks like it is also a flame. And if you open the one to the right, that is also the case.
Do you guys
All
have
signs-
magic items?
They do.
Okay, so do I.
Leaving only, and as you approach this door, you can hear a chant And there is an aura of danger comes from this room, but you are compelled. You know that what you see, what you need to stop.
Got you. So this is still through the mind of Sandra, right?
You are Thandril in your head, but your body is not. It is
Gotcha.
a very weird experience.
But I'm in control though. This isn't like a flashback.
Correct.
Gotcha. Well,
Your fate lies ahead of you.
I'm gonna open the door.
My ancestor, while this is happening, pulls out a deck of cards and starts shuffling.
Yeah.
Or deck of illusions or whatever.
It's weird. I have this feeling you're related to someone I know.
And before you stands the dark god Zithraxis in the middle of a giant ritual circle. And before him, you know it to be, but you don't know how you know it to be. King Fulwin Dorley. It dawns on you that you are all standing in Millhaven at the battle that claimed. And around this ritual circle are 4 pillars with these black faceted stones that you recognize from the temple. From each of those, there is a beam projected. Okay. And I need everybody to roll.
nice. That would be a 20, dirty 20.
3.
Did you say 3?
Yep,
Even at level 20?
absolutely, buddy. And you know, it makes me feel bad. I was like, I'm gonna take alert, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna take tough instead. So I took tough.
There you go. Can't beat 40 extra hit points.
13.
13 for Eldane.
30 for
Yeah, I heard Winter. Mordella?
yeah.
10.
10. Okay. Roll. Not bad, not bad. Winter, your ancestor is first. You feel compelled to stop this ritual by any means necessary.
They're going to use their bonus action to toss their dancing rapier into the air. So the sword begins to hover, flies up to 30 feet. Let's see, where am I? Okay. Okay. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. They're gonna move up,
Where do you want that?
and then it's going to move 30 feet and attack this pillar.
Okay.
Attack roll and ability modifier. Let's see. Attack roll. Ooh! 9. Okay. So it's going to attack with an 18.
18 hits.
Okay. And the pillar is going to take 7 piercing damage.
All right.
And then she's going to see where are my spells. Okay. I am going to. Does this king look like it's going to move?
Right now, he's absorbing the power coming from these,
Okay.
but he has seen you and noticed you.
And I am going to cast my favorite spell. So glad I get to use this now. Prismatic Wall. A
Okay.
shimmering, multicolored plane of light forms a vertical opaque wall up to 90 feet long. So, let's see, where's the laser?
I'm going to save you the time. Zithraxis counterspells it at 9th level.
That is so rude.
Is that all?
Can I counterspell the counterspell?
Nope. It's a leveled spell, and you just tried to cast a level spell.
Oh, this guy's gonna die.
You kill that god.
Yes, that's my turn.
Varric is up.
Okay. I'm going to move in. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. A little extra movement. Forget it. Why not this? I'm gonna a very scarred, tanned, and heavily bandanaed character is going to raise his hands up in the air and then summon 4 giant octopuses around Zithraxis.
Nice.
And then, since they go on my turn, I will roll attacks for them, I suppose.
Yeah, go ahead.
The first one misses, definitely. The second one rolls an 11 to hit, which misses. Okay, this one rolls a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. This boss takes
No, it just rolled that. It didn't hit.
17 doesn't hit. Okay. The fourth one is going to miss as well. Let's see what I can do. Okay, so they're just going to like compact all the way around the boss and just like ride the tentacles, and then my character is going to then action. I will end my turn.
Okay. Next up is Fulwin Dorley, who's going to look at you, Varric, right in front of him.
All right.
He's going to cast Lightning Bolt at 8th level.
Two.
I need you to make a DC 22 dexterity
I'm
saving throw.
going to use Shadow Martyr,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use one of my echoes to throw directly in front of him.
Go ahead.
I rolled
Light,
28.
And
light,
then
lightning
It's
bolt
not gonna
goes.
matter for lightning bolt.
It goes straight through him.
It's a line.
Never
It
mind
targets
then.
everything in the
Yeah.
line.
for 100 feet.
Oh shit. Never mind.
That was a good thought.
Yeah,
All
that was a
right.
28 on my save.
Shit.
Okay, half of 17d6. Too many guys for D&D Beyond. So you take 23 lightning damage.
Nice.
Okay. Dane, your ancestors.
Okay. Hi, holy shit, I get 35 feet now.
The fast dwarf.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, I think if I would have went straight, I could 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay. And then they can go within 30 feet of me? Or did that change? Hold on. Okay. So 5, 10, 20, 30. Sorry. And oh, come on. 30. Okay. All right. So I'm going to attack this beam. Get 4 attacks. Holy okay, sorry. Wow. Okay. First attack. That is oh shit. I forgot I had that. Okay. 21 to hit
On who?
on this beam
Oh,
thingy.
on the beam, the one up north, or the one that
rock. Yeah.
flying
The one
towards-
I'm by, the non-colored Ildane.
Okay, yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay. And that is 6, 7 plus 2, 25 slashing.
Awesome. 25 slashing. I need you, and I don't know if the sword can make dexterity saving throws. Crystal explodes.
Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's a 5. Oh, I have bardic. Sorry. What is that? A D8 now?
D12.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, that gave me a 1. So we're not. Ooh, I can reroll a 3 saving throw. Hold on, I can do that once for a long rest. Okay, I'm gonna reroll that sucker. I have to use the new win. Oh, thank God. Okay, so 12 plus. That's still 14.
Yeah, so you take 56 piercing damage
Jesus.
as these crystal shards explode. And I need to roll a save for wisdom save. He failed. So he takes 56 psychic damage. As you see that beam disappear, there is a blast of energy that comes out of the king, and he was visibly shocked by that. But that definitely got his attention. Mordella, your ancestor is up.
Mordella, who feels like a person named Jade Shadowgrim that she doesn't know, casts upon herself greater invisibility, and then moves 30 feet. And that is going to be the end of their turn.
I also have 3 more attacks.
Oh, my apologies. Go ahead. Take your 3 attacks.
Sorry.
I forgot.
was like-
Fighters are insane.
Yeah. Okay. So I have something called a javelin of lightning, since I don't
Uh-huh.
want to get hit anymore.
Okay.
And then it gives me. So it does something. So it. forgot. It does something like, so I throw it, and then everything in the line of where I throw it, they get hit with lightning, and then whoever I throw it at gets the actual damage from the javelin, I believe. Let me look this up. Okay. Hurl it. Transforms into a bolt of lightning 5 feet wide, extends out 120 feet. They have to make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw. And then they get the lightning damage or half on a successful save. Then it turns back into a javelin when it reaches the target.
Yep.
And then that's when I make a ranged spell attack. So, is there a way to go through and hit this
The king and this Raxus?
guy over? Well, no,
Yeah.
like this
Oh.
beam thingy.
Yeah. You'll have to
Okay,
do
so
the octopus as well, but yeah.
okay, sorry, Thrandle. So the octopus and the king have to make a DC. It was 13. Yeah, DC 13 Dex saving throw.
Okay. So the king legendary resistance. He chooses to pass.
The octopus fails.
3,
It's okay.
3, 5, 10, 11 damage on a fail. 5 on a saved.
Okay.
And
It's 11.
then I attack the crystal thingy with, it'd be 30 to hit,
Oh yeah.
and then it's only 14 piercing.
Oh. Take that damage. It's visibly
Okay.
cracked. However.
Nice. And the only thing, so that I have to go pick that up now. So the only thing I got left to really do is throw my hammer. And I can get this one in the lower left corner. So I'm gonna attack that with my hammer. Throw that. That's 28 to hit.
Yep.
And that's a D4. 1 plus 8, 9 bludgeoning.
All right.
And then that's all I got left to throw. So
Okay.
alright, I'm done now.
Now it's
Holy
Morilla's
shit.
turn.
Yeah.
All right, and same thing, greater invisibility. I have 30 feet of movement, and that'll end her turn.
Okay. Brack, your ancestors up.
All right. I'm going to move up 30 feet.
Okay.
That is my.
20, 30. Okay.
And then let's go ahead and bait out Holy Aura. I'm going to cast an 8th level spell. Divine light washes out from you and coalesces in a soft radiance in a 30-foot radius around you. Creatures of your choice in that radius, when you cast this spell, shed dim light, 5-foot radius, and have advantage on all saving throws, and other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against them until the spell ends.
You successfully get all of your companions in
Sweet.
that radius.
Also, is there a fiend or an undead nearby? Because if they hit one of the affected creatures with a melee attack, then they must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be blinded.
They are both considered celestial.
Okay.
Is that the end of Rex's turn?
That is.
Winter, your answer. Ready to go. That stone your flying sword was hitting has blown up.
Okay. Oh. Winter's gonna move forward. Winter is going to move forward. They are not, evidently. Hold on.
Gotta have the right tool, which is no tool.
Where are you going?
Here.
Right there.
Yeah. And then my flying sword. Right there is going to move 30 feet over. It's not close enough to hit the crystal, so it'll do that next turn. And my ancestor is going to cast banishment on the king getting the power from all the crystal things.
Awesome. 9th level counter spell. Doesn't.
Oh, I'm glad I only cast it at 4th level. How many of those does he got?
You don't want to know. He's a god.
All of them.
Where's my god?
You have a distinct feeling in your gut as this happens again that attacking the stone seems to be working more than attacking the god.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Barrett.
Okay, I'm going to run up to this guy here.
Ooh.
Going to use my bonus action to ignite the flaming scimitar in my hand. And I'm going to swing an attack with my flame tongue scimitar.
Do it.
Here goes nothing. That would be a 29 to hit.
That hits.
All right. I'm going to roll some damage here. That will be 14 damage from the first attack. I'm going to go ahead and swing my offhand now. That will be a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Nice. And this will be a 13 damage on that hit. And then I'm
Okay.
going to swing my offhand. Hang on, I just did that. I'm going to swing my second attack with the Flame Tongue Scimitar. And that would be a 31 to hit.
Nope.
And then I'm going to go ahead and roll. I'm going to go ahead and roll 20 damage on that hit. And then I'm going to. I use that. Okay. That's it for me. Then my octopuses. These two are gonna move down towards him, and they're both going to swing on him. So the first octopus will go. Actually, I'll just roll both at the same time. One of them missed, and the second one rolled a 21 to hit. 20 to hit.
21
20 to hit. Okay, this one's gonna go ahead and roll damage. Alright, so this octopus does 10 damage. And then if it hits, that creature is grappled and on its turn, it can roll a DC 16 strength to break free. Oh yeah, you're restrained. Cool.
Okay.
And then my other 2 octopuses.
So it's just going to use legendary resistance.
Okay. My other 2 octopuses are going to. I get it doesn't say it on the sheet. I don't know if it can use. Can creatures disengage?
As an action, I think the disengage action is available. Yeah.
Got you. This one's going to disengage and go to this crystal, and this one's going to disengage and go to this crystal, and then I'll end my turn.
Okay.
Sorry.
It is the king's turn,
New characters.
and you are now right in front of him.
All right.
How many hit points do you have, Randall?
Right now I have 161 left.
Well, you are very lucky. He points a finger at you and whispers, "Our word kill does not work."
That's good.
Hildane, you have 100 attacks. Go ahead.
It was short ass little feet. All right, let me see where I can get.
Also, I was able to see all invisible creatures around me, and I have resistance to fire damage.
Okay, cool. There's nothing invisible around you, and I will note your resistance.
Thank you, sir.
Okie dokie. Let's see here. Okay. First attack is gonna go to the crystal by the green Hildane. Teal, whatever that is. 24?
That hits.
12 slashing.
Okay.
And
that one
then
took
we'll
damage on the round before. And so, yeah, that crystal explodes. I need your echo to make a dexterity saving.
Yeah. 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have this cool thing that I can reclaim potential. And so when an Echo of Mize is destroyed, I can take by taking damage, you can gain a number of temporary hit points. So since I already went through those, it's 2d6 plus 5. So I gain back 9 plus 5, 14 temporary hit points on that one.
Okay.
And then we'll just kind of
King,
move that one over there for now.
5d20 damage. 1 second. How much damage to him? That
So 10, 10. Okay. Then I'm gonna throw my hammer at this guy. That stone thing.
Okay.
And that is 29 to hit
Yep.
with 9 bludgeoning. Does that kill that one, or do I need to go again?
Nope, it's not enough damage yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack that with my hammer again. With 18 to hit.
Definitely hits.
God damn it, I can't roll. I hate D4s. 9 bludgeoning.
Yeah. So I need the octopus to make a dexterity saving throw.
Natural 1.
Okay. It takes 49 damage, and so does the king.
Which octopus?
The one in the top left.
Top left? Okay. It is very bloodied.
Don't disappear. And more. Della, if Ildane, you are done.
One more.
Okay.
So I'm going to
Lighters,
throw my light hammer at the last one.
Through the god.
That is 20. Oh shit. Maybe I'll just throw my hammer at the king guy.
Okay. And 20 definitely hits.
Okay, and then that's D4. Come on, more than a 1.
Oh,
Fuck.
that's bloody.
9 budgeting.
Okay. He is bloodied.
I'm dead now.
All right, more Della
All right.
or Jade.
Quick question. Ray of Frost says it targets a creature. Could I target the column with Ray of Frost?
It says a creature.
All right then.
I just don't want to rule yes now and then later on down the line it bites me in the ass and you're like, I did it before.
Here. All right, let us Toll the Dead on the King. DC 22 Wisdom saving roll.
Okay. It is a 16.
$15, 23, 32 necrotic damage. Okay, using the Broom of Flying, she now has 50 feet of flying speed. She's just gonna hover, but take advantage of having 50 feet and get around this corner, remain invisible, and end her turn.
Okay. Now, as you fly over, you see that Zithractus' eyes follow you as he has true sight. And he is going to cast. Which one of these spells seems tastiest? Dark Storm. Just shards, dark energy pelt down, freezing wind fills the area. Each creature in the cylinder must exceed a DC 25 dexterity saving throw or take 8d6 cold damage and be hindered by ice. Well, that won't matter. Rough brain won't matter.
8th level counter
counter
spell.
8th level? Oh,
Yeah.
man. That was awesome. There you go. You just got saved by a counterspell.
Haha.
Depending, because I was gonna say, if they were targeting with a spell that targeted only me of 8th level or lower.
No, it's an area
could just-
effect. It's a.
Okay, well then yes. Then yes.
It doesn't tell me the spell level. Weird. Okay. But 9th level counterspell, or 8th level will definitely. Brack, you are up.
All right, time for some level 20 shenanigans. Hey, DM.
Yeah.
I'm going to call for divine intervention.
Okay. And your ancestor, do they worship Izmir as well, or is it Dantes?
Yes. I'm going to say that they're going to also be a worshiper of Izmir.
Okay. Go ahead.
I think the specific request I'm going to ask for is for we need assistance in defeating this avatar. So whatever we can get to either defeat it or trap it is what I'm asking for.
Is there a percentile roll?
So reading it word for word, it says you can call on your deity to intervene on your behalf as an action. Describe the assistance you seek. The DM chooses the nature of the
Okay.
intervention.
Okay.
If your deity intervenes, you can't use this feature again for 7 days.
That's fine. I don't have an appropriate token, but from behind your ancestor eyes, you are in awe. As Ysmir himself appears in the room, answering your call. He pulls back this giant hammer in his hand, golden like the sun. He swings it at his brother. Hits. Doing 111 bludgeoning damage. There. And Zithraxis is thrown 300 through the walls. And I'm going to roll bludgeoning damage. Well, into the fire. An additional 39 damage as he goes through the wall. You guys just see as this giant, elderly looking, kind of appears like a dwarf, except, he's 60 feet tall. Swings this giant hammer and hits this much shorter, much scrawnier god through the walls out of the building. That brings us to winter.
Eldritch. Actually, hold on one sec. Yeah. I'm at Eldritch Blast the last token column thingy jigger. Crystal.
Go ahead.
Okay. So the first one is 16 to hit. So that is 7 force damage.
All right.
The second one is a 13.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, then that is 11 force damage.
Hey, so I need that octopus to... Well, we can get cinematic here, because that was the final stone. So as the final stone is hit by this blast, and it explodes, the runes under your feet begin to glow. The avatar of Ysmir, he answered his call. He's gone now. Is gone. And as these runes begin to glow, the king on his knees, surrounded by all of you, looks at his hands, clenches them into fists, and he tells you, "You fools, I am risen. I will not be stopped." But as he finishes, the runes explode in this flash of light. And everything is disintegrated. And you all wake back up in your beds.
Which is probably good because my ancestor would have been pouting in the corner with her 2 unused Eldritch Blasts just kind of floating next to her, like, God, I didn't even get to use these. Such a waste. Pew, pew.
Congratulations, everybody! You are now level 6.
Hooray!
Ooh.
And with that, we're gonna end for tonight. Move into Stars and Wishes. We are not going to go 4 hours like we did last week. That was way too long. Oh, way too long. I didn't even mean it. I was just so into the session.
Yeah.
You ever do that? Get too into the game?
Oh yeah.
All right, we'll start with you, Cook. Stars and Wishes.
One second. I was when you said level 6, I started leveling my character up. No, stars to everybody. It's always a fun group to play with. Level 20 is a motherfucker. I love seeing the level 20 stuff that everybody can get away with. 4 attacks per turn, no action surge is insane. Does a 30 hit is a ridiculous question. It was super duper fun to use the to be able to call on my god to just deliver a massive 150 HP hit to this elder evil. That was awesome. Wishes, absolutely none. It was a super fun session.
Yeah, Alyssa?
Big star to you. That the role playing got really deep. I'm not gonna lie, I was in tears.
I know you were.
That was, oh my god. I don't think I have ever been that I don't know, connected to a character or whatever. Like even Earden has had some moments or whatever, but not like this. I was like, holy shit. So big star for that. And then
I felt
like,
so bad, but at the same time, like super like
it
stoked
was
that the part that the
yeah,
game was doing that, you know.
it needed to happen. So yeah, I'm like, it sucks that it went that way, but yeah.
Imagine had it been Skulldrake if he wasn't in that code.
Oh, and that would be how my ancestor has 2 echoes. One's a dude. one's I'm just gonna collect my family. No, and then to the level 20, like 4 fucking attacks, and then yeah, action surge, and plus unleash incarnation on top of that, and then all this other crap I get with it. Like, seriously, cannot wait. Like, I'm totally psyched. No wishes. It was awesome.
Awesome. Thank you, Nick.
Stars, I would just say, star to you for this one, Frankie, for letting us flex on some level 20 characters. That was fun, even though the fight was quite short-lived. It was just nice to, do that exercise and think about like the future of our characters and stuff like that, while also connecting that to a past event. So that was just really cool. I enjoyed that. Yeah, no, not really any wishes or anything. I'm like Cook. I'm already like leveling up my character.
Yeah, Eric.
Yeah, it was a really fun session. There's a lot that happened. I mean,
You fought a beholder, a god, and an ascended
yeah, there was a ton
demigod.
of character development. It was really good fleshing out for Eldane's backstory. The beholder fight was a lot of fun. I really felt like we had some danger there, which was cool. It's always good when people are like facing life and death. The RP afterwards was just mind-boggling. It was so good. And then having not known about the level 20 character thing, when that all happened for me, it was like a great surprise. It was like, oh my god, this is awesome. So it wasn't really a way for me to flex on what Fandral might be, but it created an ancestor for me that's going to help my backstory. And I think that was really cool on the fly thing that is now a thing. Yeah, man. If we
It's
just keep
canon.
doing sessions, if we just keep doing sessions like this, I just like, where can we go wrong? It's so fun.
Yeah, I really meant that when I said that. Like the role play from this table is just it's amazing.
Heck yeah. If anything, I feel like I flexed on the beholder a lot.
Yeah.
I was
Did
chunking
so
the heck out of
much
that.
damage, man.
It was crazy. No, it was so much fun. I don't even know what to say for wishes. Just
I'm done nerfing bosses, by the way, guys. You guys run through them. I'm like, man, this is gonna be hard.
that's what I told you, man. You just gotta go full force because chances are we'll overcome it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hayden?
man. No wishes here. No, you're good. Just can't wait to do it again.
Hayden?
Okay, I'm not sure what I can say that hasn't already been covered. The role playing was awesome. I liked that Winter got to go from being like this emotional powerhouse in last session to straight up being like, I just didn't like the vibe. And that's why we all almost died. So that was fun.
No, just you.
Yeah, just really fun for me. The roleplay between Ildain and her family was awesome. I really liked that we got to play our level 20 characters. I am slightly upset that you counterspelled my prismatic wall. Do you know how awesome that spell is? How many characters I have played and never got into a level where I was able to use that spell, and the one time in like 3 to 4 years of playing D&D, I get the opportunity to use it, and nope, counterspell. So mean to me.
That's what the
So
god would do.
unfair.
I'm sorry. The god's not gonna let you pull that out.
But it's such an amazing spell. It's an inch wide, 7 layers. It does like 8d10s each. It's awesome. Love that spell. I know I still haven't gotten to use it.
Maybe one day, Winter.
Yeah, that's all for me. This session was really fun.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go. My one and only wish, I'll start with that, is that Max would have been Chef's Kiss session. The role play between. At first, I didn't know if I was gonna take it to the calling Ildain out on her echo, but after he just lost his entire party, and he sees that you're still holding on to this years old misery. So he's not in a good place. That was some really heavy stuff. Like, we have a lot of laughs at this table and things. But having that more serious, like darker, was nice in a way. And like the heaviness of it, like I had to check in on everybody's well being, and because I know when you started crying, it took everything in for me to go, oh my god, I'm sorry, we can take it back,
Oh, it's okay.
Whew. That one was hard on me, but man, that's awesome. Telling stories together is great stuff. Like I said, this is the best roleplay table I have ever gotten on Fridays and Wednesdays. Every single week. So that's what I had, and I'm going to go ahead and end the live. Thank you for everybody who stopped by.